to Living Passionately with Pat Browne. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much to my new subscribers. We have hit the 300 mark. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I come to you each week with these stories or information that I'm sharing and really hope that it adds value to your life or adds value to the life of someone that you know, because I am truly passionate about what I'm doing and it is coming from the heart. And this week, my subject that I will be speaking on is a bit different. We are going to segue from the entrepreneurship discussions or chat. And I want to address our young adults today. It is September. It is the start of the fall semester, a new school year for many. And so I really want to reach out and encourage my young people today. And I am really soliciting my more mature adults to comment on the YouTube channel on the subject that I'm speaking on today, which is what advice would you give to your 21-year-old self? Okay, what advice would you give to your 21-year-old self? That is our subject today. So I'll start off with myself, of course. I would say to my 21-year-old self, if I could, or yes, I will say, Pat, believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Pursue your goals and your passion with everything that you have inside of you. And don't stop. Don't look back. Don't look left or don't look right. Just keep that tunnel vision, if you may, and go after your goals and your dreams. So I'm saying to our young adults today that I know that it can be challenging as you try to pursue your goals and your dreams. We are living in a totally different time. It's almost like a different world from what I grew up in or what I experienced at 21. But you can still make the best of it. It's a whole new world here with technology. You don't even have to go the route that I went, unless it is something that you truly desire. But I'm promoting education, always about learning. I consider myself a lifelong learner. And I want you to just make sure that you stay focused on acquiring those skills, degrees, certification, whatever it is that you need to prepare yourself for your bright future. I remembered as a college student, I was about 21 years old when I had a professor in my computer science classes. I started out college as a computer science major, and I had an extremely difficult time in my second year of school as I started to take more advanced courses. And back then, there are computer languages like Fortran and Pascal. And for me, those courses were like learning a foreign language. And I am not talking about learning Spanish or French. It was like learning Arabic or Chinese. To me, it was difficult for me. I was in school with other students that were computer science majors and they were just blossoming. And at that time, most of the students in my classes were mostly male. So funny. And I went to my professor for help. And my professor, who happened to be teaching both classes at the time, was this Middle Eastern professor, tenured and all that stuff. And I said, I'm having a really hard time comprehending these strings and this language, and it's very hard. And he said, well, computer science is not for girls. Computer science is for boys because it's very technical. And the brain for boys and girls is just different. And I was so taken aback. And I was like, what are you saying? Like, are you serious? Like, I could not believe this man was saying to me that because I'm a girl or female, I could not learn computer language. I mean, I guess I was having a difficult time, but what did it have to do with my sex? Besides being insulted and hurt and all that stuff, I was just really surprised that he would even say that. And so I left his office, and of course I went home and I cried, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Should I give up? And all these things are going through my head. So I spoke with a friend of mine, and he's like, Pat, think about what you really enjoyed in high school and, you know, make a decision from there. You know, you didn't really started out wanting to be a computer science major. You know, you did it because it kind of is the thing at that time in the mid 80s. Computer languages and all that stuff was pretty new, but you were guaranteed a job once you were finished school. But anyways, I switched my major to finance, and that negative turned into a positive for me because I really blossomed as a finance major. And I was also fortunate during my college years to get a job on Wall Street, and had some great co-workers at the time that really reached out and encouraged me and shared a lot of stuff about the stock market and taught me different things. And I really enjoyed that world, and later went on to had a career in banking. But I'm just saying, like, suppose I was a weak person and I had just decided at that time to give up, just throw in the towel and not pursue anything, like maybe college is not for me, because sometimes that's what people think when they start to fail. Maybe this is not for me, you know. But back then I just had in me that I was going to get a college degree by any means necessary, because I came to the US to go to college and I was going to make it happen. I was raised by my grandmother, and so it was really important for me to make her proud. And also because as the oldest child, I had my brothers looking on also, and I always felt like I had to set an example for them. So, and I was also lucky to have some really great friends that encouraged me during those times, because at 21, I more or less became responsible for myself in the US. And so making decisions and whatnot, I didn't always make the best decisions because I didn't have the support system in place that I needed. But I had some great friends that had the same goals, and those were the people that I stuck with and was able to get my degree in finance. But I'm just saying to you, as a young adult, as you are out there pursuing your certifications or skills, whatever you're learning, or college degrees, or if you're pursuing an extended degree, something that might take 8 years, you want to be a doctor, a dentist, or something, going for your PhD that just seems so hard, to just continue to push your way through. Remember that the race is not for the swift, but for those that endure to the end. And don't compete with anyone. Just put your blinders on and really focus in on you and what you need to do. If you need to get a tutor or whatever the case may be to achieve your goals. So as you work on those things, just build your character, build the person that you want to become, that you want to be proud of. Be a person of integrity, be honest, be courageous, and always be loyal. If nothing else, always take responsibility for your actions, because the actions that you put in place will really determine who you become as an adult. So take responsibility for what you're doing. And sometimes we're going to make the wrong decisions, but whatever decision you make sure it is something that you can live with. And remember that I believe in you. I know that you can do this. There's someone else watching you that believe in you also. So pursue your goals, go in with your passion, and go after what it is that you desire to be. So until next time, continue to subscribe, like, and share my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, have a great week.